you And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your New York Yankees.
One down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Ripped to short. And Bichette is retired.
Batting third, the right fielder, Derek Ryan.
Stepping in, Benny Rodriguez. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
One out, bases empty.
Number 11, shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Come on, Benny. And that one hammered. Get up. And it's off the wall, but foul. Rodriguez with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jaime Pena. Swing at a ground ball. Rodriguez in there safely.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first. That's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gunnar.
First and second, one out. Now it's the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rodriguez had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
taking on the New York Yankees. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Yankees, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Benny Rodriguez getting ready to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Not close with that one, and that is ball one.
Let's go, Benny.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and they can't get the out.
Batting fourth, the designated
First and second, one out. And up next for New York, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now, Matt Shaw. Runners at the corners, one away here on opening day. In the dirt. He's in there.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here. On the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Clark. And there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. No outs, runners at first and second.
The shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Squirts away a little bit.
0-2 is the count.
First and second, no outs here on opening day. And that one lifted in the air center field. Clark under this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
Man at first, 1 away.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. Out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Runner at first with 2 away. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
Henderson.
There goes the runner in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rodriguez will hit next. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well, outstanding on the defensive end. First pitch misses.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Swinging a foul out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gunnar.
Back now in the Bronx. Here's the second baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. First out in the top of the eighth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Rodriguez did well enough for them.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Benny Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Big time power. That one fouled off. Rodriguez, in his 10th season, a career batting average over .325. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good. His first homer of the year, and they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Rodriguez whips it to first.
He's out.
And one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
More numbers retired. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Fenner. Yankees up by 3. On the ground, 2 ball. They get 1 over to first, but he beats it. Two outs, bases are full.
The shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Yeah, that's fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fought off foul.
One, two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. In the air, right side of the infield. Fenner under it. Brings it in, and the inning is over. And the Yankees leave him. So 2 down. Benny Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy with light tower power. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 8-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Slapped foul. Anaya, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2025. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Canario makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they get 3 runs, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and nobody left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11. Rodriguez had a sensational showing in the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Benny Rodriguez went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson.
Wilson.
Clark gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, a short could be two. Glove flip for one, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The left fielder, Len, for a catch.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Rodriguez will hit next. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
0-1.
Fastball is outside. First and second here, no outs. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Batting fourth, the designated
Very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Max Clark, the next to hit.
13.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force, and that is the inning. One left for Arizona, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in New York, now it's the power speed combo. Benny Rodriguez. Escobedo back to work. Line drive. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Wastes no time there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gunnar Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. The 0-1.
1-1.
This one in the dirt, nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Aguilar under it. And there's one down. One out, runner at second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bryce. Check on the runner.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Matt Shaw stepping in now for the Yankees. Bunting for a hit. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Yanks lead 1, still behind. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Jesus Aguilar. 1 out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. throw to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder Alexander Canario.
2 outs, base is empty.
Shortstop Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez was crushing in his last game, hitting 3 home runs. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. And that one becomes property of the beast. And this place is rocking. That's his 4th home run of the series. And we're all square. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty with 2 away. Waylon Mosley stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that one is lifted in the air. Field squeezes it, and that'll do it. But they score twice and even it up late. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit weakly on the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Yanks back now in the Bronx. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Christian Moore. Up the middle, Rodriguez. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Woody McRaw.
Rodriguez played brilliantly despite the loss. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Benny Rodriguez, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Benny Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Rodriguez went deep in his most recent game. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In comes the tying run from first.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
1 out. Runner at second. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. He will score. The Yankees take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Rodriguez launched a homer in his most recent game. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We played 2 full. Yankees 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Johnny Herman. Up the middle, Rodriguez. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 35, George Betts.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Rodriguez.
Pedroza back to work. Popped up. Penny. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Rodriguez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a foul ball. Rodriguez with a homer in his last game.
Let's go, Benny.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Yankees up by 3. High fly ball, shallow right field. Herman under it. That is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1. So digging in, George Betts.
The first baseman, number 35, George Betts.
Oh, 1 down. Out to short. Zips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Yankees 4. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. And they're down to their last out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Rodriguez kept the hitting streak alive.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boog. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but he can be proud of this game.
Benny Rodriguez, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? First pitch coming your way next. George Bats up now for the Brewers.
George Bats.
The pitch. Grounder might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Now it's the power speed combo. Benny Rodriguez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
For a knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pickoff throw.
No, he's safe.
That's a base hit into right field. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting 8, the catcher, Ethan Salas.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Meredith back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The designated hitter, Gunner.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
And that is out of play. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Yankees leave him loaded, but they still lead it 3-1. Now it's the right fielder, Frank Cisneros.
Frank
The
Cisneros.
1-1. Ground's going to short. Rodriguez throws across the diamond. Now 2 out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Rodriguez stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, space is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball. Gunnar Henderson waiting to hit for the Yankees. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
0-1's the count.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Cisneros hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Rodriguez added one more to that hitting streak. Had a single and an RBI.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Johnny Herman up now for the Brewers.
Johnny Herman.
Rosado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, right side. Dive, and he's got it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
Benny Rodriguez now at the plate. He is quite an
Rodriguez.
athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. Scoreless after 1. So up next, Columbus Rosado.
Columbus Rosado.
And the righty deals.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time.
The batter, the right fielder, Johnny Herman.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Kang back to work. Hard ground ball, base down. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Gunnar Henderson digs in. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in there. Rudder takes off. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
A swing and a soft liner. And out number one on the grab.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
This one in the air. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
And up next for New York, Bryce Eldridge. Runner at second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side. Triantos tosses to first. That ends the frame. The Yanks lead 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. 1 out, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Raleigh James. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a chopper out to short. Jump throw, and he gets him. Nicely done. Runner at first with no outs here.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. This one popped up. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Benny Rodriguez. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Oh, he hit him. And that
got
got him pretty flush.
Up next.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And now Gunnar Henderson. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
0-1 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bryce Eldridge, the next to hit.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
2 on, 2 outs.
1 ball.
Squirts
2
away
strikes.
a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Yankees up by 3. This one in the air, right field. Herman settles underneath it. Nabs it, and that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. Yankees 6. Rodriguez strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Schaum. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Benny Rodriguez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here comes the 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw into third. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Struck him out looking. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now here is Brian Denny. On the ground right side, 4, 6. 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And that one fouled off. Rodriguez, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League MVP. And a swing and a miss there.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
So a man at first. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Now moves to first. Rodriguez back in on a dive. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one the other way. Slings to first and one away in the top of the third. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a pop-up. Denny. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Franklin brings it in, and that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Man at first, 1 away.
Shortstop, Betty Rodriguez.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Field, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Back in Seattle, and the batter will be the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. Lane back to work. Bounced up the middle. Franklin whips it to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Rodriguez get that hitting streak going.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Rodriguez, the next to hit. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Gone! That ball was crushed. And now they're out in front. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Man at first, one away.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it, 2 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Nobody out, runner at first. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Next is the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson. In the dirt. Pickoff throw, Rodriguez back on a dive. Runner takes off. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall. And now it's going to be James Yang. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next for the Yankees,
Bryce Eldridge stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Lucas Franklin. Up the middle, Rodriguez. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Lionel Madison.
And next for New York, Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That one is absolutely belted. Alcantara on the move, heading back. He's got it. Runner tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they take the lead in the 7th.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from 3rd.
Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Benny Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Klein back to work. And ball one. Klein, the tall righty, 36 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Rodriguez really stood out in this win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
So 2 down, and up next for New York, Benny Rodriguez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And first offering is fouled off.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Rodriguez launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 outs, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yankees nothing. Mariners coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Still no score. 1 out, base is empty.
The shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
There's a swing and a drive.
Get out, ball, get out.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Gunnar Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4.
Two ball, 2 strike.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. He goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Matt Shaw will hit next. 2 outs. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. On the move, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track. The Yanks lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Benny Rodriguez.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit during the at-bat. There's some guys where you're thinking, maybe I get one pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2, maybe 3. It's just a matter of, can you capitalize?
And there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. That's to third. Rodriguez tosses to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. It's 5-0. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. Out to short. Rodriguez zips it to first, and 2 away now.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Base is empty with 2 away. Benny Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They hold a 7. Rodriguez extended the hitting streak in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. Saying we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that.
First and second, 2 outs. Edwin Arroyo digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. Off balance throw in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the And the batter now, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First
Ball,
pitch
that's
doesn't
it.
find the zone.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. They're down 4-0. 2 down, base is empty. And now Jace Young.
Third baseman, Jace Young.
1-1-1.
Ripped to short. That's out number 3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They lead 4-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Povich back to work. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
He's going to
0-1's the
have to
count.
make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, William Felton. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, I think we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Benny.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. And that's
0-1.
strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And that's a base hit.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Tied at 4. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died.
That one the other way. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Eldridge. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And save. A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Jones should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Rodriguez added one more to that hitting streak.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Benny Rodriguez ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. First pitch coming your way next. Benny Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Gets under it and pops it up. Encarnacion hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fourth, the designated
runner at first with no outs here. Rodriguez with another scorching run of play lately. In the dirt. At the belt and fires. And takes low for ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One at second. How about that double play?
now batting.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Man at first, one away.
The shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-3. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, second baseman, James Yang.
Now it's the second baseman, James Yang. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. The Yankees 4 and the Astros 3. And the batter will be the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Hard hit to third. Fires to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Kept the hitting streak alive. Singled and knocked in a run.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Mark Michael.
The designated hitter, number 15.
Out to short, Rodriguez. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number one. And up next for New York, Benny Rodriguez. That one outside. 1-0. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order, go to Yankee. Nobody out, runner at first. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Comes up empty.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next offering way off the plate.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Esposito. And there's one down.
Now batter.
No outs. Runner on second. Misses inside. And that's ball one. Castaneda. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Man at second. That one fouled off.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Get down.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Castaneda with a move to first. And he dives back in safely. And here comes. Runner on the go. In there for strike three. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. One out. Runner at second. Yang now at the plate.
Yeah.
The 1-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across to first. And there are 2 outs. So runner at second, 2 down. And next for New York, Bryce Eldridge. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Esposito makes the grab. That is the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Benny Rodriguez. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And it's fouled away.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one becomes property of the beast. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 9-6. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Rodriguez, certainly not the reason they lost this game.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Benny Rodriguez is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Next to hit for the Nats, Michael Leggett.
Michael Leggett.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play, and the inning is over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rodriguez, the next to hit.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Adael Amador digging in for the Nationals.
Amador.
And the righty deals. Grounder might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Benny Rodriguez. Cestaro back to work. And there's a foul ball. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Man at first, one away.
The shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. 2 out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Blake Mitchell. Hit on the ground to short. Rodriguez. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
So digging in, Benny Rodriguez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Mitchell hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Back for more from the Bronx. Now the left fielder, Jordan Stevenson. Out to short. Zips it across. 1 out. A key out to start the 7th.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Benny Rodriguez digs in now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the...
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. 1-1. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Gunnar Henderson. That one the other way. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Nationals 6. Rodriguez had a decent showing in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Up now for Washington, David Downs.
The second baseman, David Downs.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first. And an easy out to start the game.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one not close. 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
This one in the air. Parks. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
The designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
2 on, 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
And that is out of play. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the inning. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. Yankees 3 and the Nats 1. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And a pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. That's worth the price of admission. It's 10-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Wow, what a huge at bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch them all, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Swinging a foul out of play. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Next pitch is outside.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. So now 3-2. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3-2. That one ripped. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So now the DH spot, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Man at first, nobody out. Benny Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%.
No ball,
and
2 strikes.
I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
2 on, 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Good job to fight that one off. Cruz over at second. Loma Vida on at first with 2 down. Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So bases all loaded up. And now Gunnar Henderson. On the ground, right side. Parks takes it himself out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Rodriguez was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Benny Rodriguez will hit next.
Benny
Singing, he's a
Rodriguez.
guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And a foul ball. Rodriguez with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 2 out, space is empty.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball. Just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 3 innings complete. Yankees won, and the Nationals. 1 down. Blake Mitchell digging in for the Nationals. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to second for 1, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Benny Rodriguez.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay, and he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Two on, 1 out. Henderson getting ready to hit. Yankees up by 3. That's towards center. Leggett under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from 3rd. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So runner at second, 2 down. Yang, the next to hit. Just a weak fly ball this time. And that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ibanez pitch to first. Rodriguez back on a dive. Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Yang now at the plate. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Luggage settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. And the lead is up to 5. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Rodriguez played well enough for the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.